Hypixel Skyblock. So today we're going to be working on a project that I've been working on for the past week and a half. Um, First off, I have the auspicious titanium drill 655, and I have a gemstone fuel tank, amber polished drill engine, and a Sunnyside goblin egg part. So this is what I've been grinding recently, beside money. Alright, I already have enough for the pet. I just don't have enough money yet to buy the dragon pet, the golden dragon. I have a goblin omelet, a pesto goblin omelet. Right now I have the third one, which is the Sunnyside omelet, which gives you more mining fortune. And I've been slowly collecting enough pieces and parts for 50 runs for Nucleus once I get back into doing Nucleus runs. This, I just need 7 more of these, and then they'll go over here, and then I never have to worry about it again. This, I need 10 more. 10 more synthetic hearts. I already have the gemstone mixtures. I already have the perfect sapphire. Well, actually it's this, plus the gemstone fuel tank, and then I will have I will have the max drill at that point, because these two plus that will make me the next fuel tank. Then I'm going to need another 50 of these to do 50 runs in order to max out my heart of the not heart of the mountain, to max out the, I guess I get HP, some skill every time I do a Nucleus run, so that's what I'm going to be working on. Then I'm going to find a group and join. First we're going to go to the forge. Let's start there. First I'm going to find a group. I guess there's groups out there, because the next upgrade that I want to upgrade or get is this one right here. So I already got the perfect. I have 11 blue goblin eggs, so I'm going to have to do 88 runs in order to get this +1 level to all Heart of the Mountain perks. I'm going to add that to my drill, and then that will be it for that drill. In the meantime, I was thinking about trying to get a Jasper drill. And in order to get that, I have to get a topaz drill. And we're going to get a topaz drill. I got to go to the first page to get a gemstone drill. Got to get a ruby drill. To get a ruby drill, I need a drill engine and a fuel tank and 5 ruby gemstones, or 6 fine ruby gemstones. So this one I'm thinking about trying drill engine and fuel tank. So to make a drill engine, that's what I need. I need golden plates ×1. And a fuel tank is an enchanted block of coal ×2, which I can easily, I already have this. I think I can make this right now. This is a little bit more problem because I need glaciite jewels again ×5. Which means I have to go get glaciite from the ice walkers again, which is never fun. And then after I start making this, once I get to the ruby, once I go here, gemstone, this one requires gemstone mixtures. I can get that pretty easily. And then the next one is the topaz. Topaz requires that, gemstone mixer, and magma cores. I have no idea what a magma core is, so I'll have to figure that out in order to even make this drill. And then finally the Jasper drill requires flawless Jasper, hello, and treasurites. So first off, I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to start working on, I'm going to go get some, first I got to refill my drill. So I got to get this, I got to get my bombs oil barrels, go here, hello, meet with you, refill my drill, thank you, And there we go. All right. Let's go into where I was at before. Or, oops, I can't spell today. All right, so I already bought a pass. I was doing it a little earlier today. I'm trying to get, so now this is kind of open, so I'm just going to go start here. Pretty much I'm getting armor for dungeons. Well, what floor are you currently working on? And I can probably, hopefully, help you out. What I did for dungeons was I went through floor 1, 2, and 3, got a couple of the bad guys' armor to survive, and then when I got to floor 5, I focused on, well, 4 I focused to get the Spirit Scepter, to focus on getting this. 5 or 4. Okay, so your goal is, in 4, is to get in probably with, what did I use? I don't even remember what I was using. I think I went in with like I was using like the dungeon drops. So floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. And I was using a Bonzo mask with a Bonzo wand, and I was staying mage. And I did that for a while. And what I did was I went to floor 4, and I did floor 4s over and over and over again until I could build this. Once I got this and the Bonzo mask, it was on. Then you could survive. You could almost survive floor 5s. Once you get in floor 5s, you definitely want to grind for this, the Shadow Assassin. Once you have Shadow Assassin, you can pretty much survive floor 6 and 7 to a point. This I would change out for a Mender helmet and become a healer, is what I'm going to do for floor 7s. How much costs that? Well, I'm an Ironman, so I have no idea how much it costs for those items. I've earned everything in this game. I've built everything in the game. There's no trading. The only thing I buy is booster cookies. And I use basically funding towards booster cookies and yeah, pretty much booster cookies at this point. That's really all I use coins for. And then opening chests. So right now, with the chest cost, I'm just trying to grind for coins. I need 700 million coins, and I need to do it before Cyrus is elected. Once he's elected, then I'm going to go for the spoon, the golden spoon. I already have the golden sword. I want the spoon because it's a little stronger. About 15 million chest points, 4 million leggings, 2 million 1 million boots. And then you'll definitely survive. You should survive floor 5, floor 6 at that point with a Spirit Scepter and grind for a giant sword. That's what I was grinding for a while until I decided to do this. I want to max out my drill. And the only way I can max out the drill is I think I need 10 more. Need 10 more synthetic hearts, and this is the route I've chosen to do it. Is I basically just terrorize the precursor area with my gemstone gauntlet. I maxing out. Oh, that's right. I get to max some stuff out today. Zombie King chestplate. Yeah, that's another good item to have. Let's see here. Yeah, so basically I'm grinding, just terrorizing this area. Taking out as much hardstone as I can. I'm opening up every single chest I find. This is actually, to me, is faster than trying to find automatons. They will spawn in these areas, but I found that if I do this route, it works better for me. And I get all this wonderful powder. And that's helped me to do the final thing here in a second, which I'm going to show you. Uh-oh, I froze. Oh no, I froze. All right. I'm back. My stream kind of is freezing. Alright, so we're going to go show you guys one thing today. Alright, so this is my Heart of the Mountain tree. I have enough powder to finalize one more area. Bam. I no longer need mithril powder at this point because of this. I've now maxed out all of these. The only thing left is gemstone powder. I have 2 here that I need to get. A ton here that I have to get, about 50 more, and 45 there. And then I am done. However, I still have, I think I still have 2 more tokens. Yeah, I have 2 tokens. I have no idea where to put them because of the amount of grinding of chests that I've done. I've managed to basically, I no longer need powder. Mithril powder, I mean. So like I said, I'm grinding for synthetic hearts. I need 10 more of them. I average about 3. What did I just get? Fine sapphire and a rope. The rope. Roboton reflectors I had to use for parts, so let's see, up the chest, come on, up the chest. All right. That one didn't even have the particles. This works for me. Like I said, this is the best route that I have to getting these parts because they come in these chests. I don't always get them, but about 200 or 300, after about 300, I should have at least 2 chests or 2 to 3 components. That's my average, is about 3, as long as I open about 300 of these things. And right now I'm already at 47. There's 48. Yeah. So this tends to work. I also like clearing out these areas because then all the ruby that I find, I'll mine it with my drill. Because I found out that it's better to have the gemstone gauntlet as the number 2, so I don't waste fuel doing this hardstone. The only problem is that on my drill I need compact to get to level 10, so I might have to drill. Oh, there's another prehistoric egg that I don't need. So yeah, like I said, after the synthetic heart, I'm going to make the perfectly cut fuel tank that gets my fuel up to 100,000, which will be awesome. And then what I will have to focus in on after that is, like I said, I want to work on getting the money that I need. I need 700 million. I can have 500 million in my bank on the co-op side of the house, so that helps. That will get me 500 million. I'll have to probably carry a couple 100 million on me until I can get. I'm going to definitely need more booster cookies, things like that to stay alive. I think here's a precursor area, or the city, or whatever it is. It looks like that because it's all dark like this. Usually when it's like that, it's the actual city. Come on. There we go. And in those areas, you don't get as much drops for chest. That's what I noticed. So this is where we're at, folks. We are progressing pretty quickly now that I've gotten the drill. That took forever to get, and now I'm going to start making those other drills. that way I can put it in the museum to unlock more stuff. So I also have to do floor ones. Oh, there we go. Ruby's there. Come on. Right now I'm focusing on the mole perk, because it clears out more of this hardstone. And that will help me open these areas up much faster. Like I said, right now I'm definitely just focusing on getting that synthetic heart, because I need the fuel tank to be larger. And then I'm going to work on, I probably will work on coins after that. And then I got to figure out this blue goblin egg thing, the blue eggs, where I'm even going to get those and how I'm going to get that. Supposedly there's a Discord page for them. Like, people, they group up together and then they find them on every server. So I don't know yet. I'll have to see. Supposedly there's a group for it. I gotta find it, because doing this in the goblin area will it'll probably take just as long as it's taking me to do this to get synthetic hearts. I've been working on synthetic hearts for 5 days now. 5 days. A little bit here and there to do it. Because I don't always play. And at the same time I was also working on getting the money, because if Cyrus gets elected and he has his darker auctions, then I definitely want the parts from that. Come on. Oops. And I definitely want the one piece that will help me, especially in the Crimson area, survive. And that is the golden spoon. Remember the Corleonite, that was horrendous, trying to get Corleone. Get that set up and do him over and over and over again. Takes a while. So where are we at? Oh, there's a guy over there. What's that? See, I just love the Spirit Scepter. This is a great functional weapon to do stuff like that. So we're at, we'll see what we got in an hour. We're after 93. I'm at 93 so far. 94. 5. Sorry if I'm moving really quickly and it's really giving you guys like motion sickness. This is the best way to clear, and it's the best way to get as much chest as possible. Besides doing rows and things like that, I already maxed out worms. I don't need to do worms ever again. Still gotta do yogs and automatons and the amethyst, the thirst or whatever those creatures are. I gotta do those still. So yeah, this is my quest right now, is focusing in on one item and getting it, and then I figure it out. After that, I start figuring out the next item quests to work on. like I said, after this, it's basically money and another 50 synthetic hearts, so I can do 50 crystal runs. That way I get the max. I think it's part of the book of progression, and I want to make sure I max that out. And that's part of it, I believe, if I remember right. We're at 121 chest open. It's great when it's 2 times powder. Oh my goodness, I make so much powder doing that. I just don't know where to put my last tokens at, because there's no point for me putting in gemstone powder to get more. It's pointless, because I basically could just do it this way and I'll get what I need over time. Plus, with all the gemstone I'm going to be mining, I'll get it that way too. So I have like two more open spots that I have no idea where to even put my tokens, because like I said, I'm basically done with, I'm finished with mithril at this point. Now it's just gemstone powder. Which is great. We have that area here. Okay. I gotta be careful here. I'm hovering too close to the edge, so I'm gonna have to go that way. See, now we found I think I found the Mines of Divine. There. But what are you guys up to? What are you guys grinding for in this? Because unless you're just like, you know, you're not an Ironman, you're basically, you can buy everything and progress really quickly. What did I just get? I have no idea. We'll see in a second. Love this, that now that I've upgraded this, I get more. Come on. 15 million. You do this for, if you get a drill and you come down here, you do this for about 2 hours, you'll have that 15 million. Unless you, if you focus on ruby. If you get like a really good drill, come down here, and you can basically just mine ruby, clear out an area, mine ruby for, it's about 2 hours, you will have 15 million easily. You know, you can use a gemstone gauntlet. It might be a little longer than 2 hours by using the gauntlet, but the gauntlet requires no fuel. It clears out area like I'm doing right now. You could possibly make it that way. Or you can always flip. That's the other option too. Because if I focused on just doing ruby, I would make the 15 million in the hour. Within an hour, easily. Because it takes about 15 minutes. What I've noticed is about 15. I can do in 15 minutes, if I just open up an area and I have ruby available and I focus in on that ruby for those 15 minutes, I should be able to get 1 whole stack to 2 stacks, depending, in 15 minutes, just doing this. I should be able to get at least 2 to 3 stacks of fine, and then after that, selling that, each one sells for 1.2, so easily can be done. So the hardest part, how can I get a drill? Focus on getting the gemstone gauntlet. Get what I'm hold right now. That's what you want to use. You want the gauntlet. Get the gemstone gauntlet. Start with that. And then you come down and you start focusing in and you build it yourself. It takes time. You know, everything in this game takes time. If you're not an Ironman, you'll probably do it really quickly. This right here, you want to get this first. That's exactly what I did. So I went, got a titanium. I got one of the pickaxes. I focused in on mining as much as I could with that pickaxe. You can buy it if you want to, or you can unlock it. So, like I said, the first thing you want to do, see, I don't want to leave here to show it, but you know what, I'll show you, it's fine. I'll come back, it doesn't matter to me. All right, let's go here. First thing you want to do is you want to get to the mines. Once you get to the mines, you want to go over here, talk to this guy, and you want to get, which one is it? Hold on. You want to get, I think it's this. Yeah, this. You want to get this one right here. Start off with the titanium pickaxe, and then get the little polished titanium pickaxe, all right? Which only requires 3 refined titanium. And what you're going to do is you're going to focus in on titanium if you don't have it. If you can't get that, then start off with this one here, but then immediately get to this. As soon as you can, you go from this to this. The bejeweled handle requires 3 glaciite, which you use to kill them with those ice walker guys on the bridge. And then after you do that, you go into the mines. You mine around as much as you can, and you get this pet right here. Get yourself an armadillo. An armadillo can help you take out some of the gemstones that are higher power, breaking power. You use that, you ride that for a little bit, then you go back to mining, hard stone, things like that. And then I think it unlocks, where is it? Gauntlet. After 2 million, you unlock the gauntlet. And the gauntlet requires 8 flawless ruby, and to break ruby, and 16 enchanted gold blocks. Once you get that, you get this tool. Then you focus in on getting, because it has a breaking power of 9, it can break every single one of those gems. And you go and you work on getting every single gem perfect. Get it to basically look like this. It'll become an auspicious gemstone gauntlet. You want perfect gems and everything. And this is basically the stat you'll have. 50, 100, 2, 30, 30. This will help you get more pristine. Then once you get that, then you start working on getting your drill. If you want to, or you could just buy it. That's the other thing too, is you could just buy these things. Oh geez. What the world? Okay, so somebody just dug straight down here. That's nice of them. So, that's the route I took. That's exactly what I did. I started with the titanium. I got down here. I mined nonstop all this stuff over and over again. I got ruby. I was able to break ruby with the armadillo once I got one. And then after that, it was on. At that point, I just focus in on getting as much ruby as I can, and I unlocked it really quickly. So once I got it unlocked, I went to every area. I got all the perfects, and then it took a little bit. Then after doing what was the next thing I did? Then I did some runs just to see, you know, how that worked out. Gemstone runs or crystal hollow runs. And then the next thing I worked on was trying to get this drill. And the drill took a lot of time to get, especially on an Ironman. So I kill basically the walkers. Beast area. Go to your beast area. We go to the Divine Mind. These ice walkers right here, I've killed 28,911 of them to max out the glacial jewel. You're going to need a ton of glacial jewel in order to build this device. A ton of them. Same thing with plasma. So you're going to want to do Wolf Slayer, get yourself a Pooch Sword, get yourself a Mastiff, get yourself a Mithril Golem, and you can survive partially killing Ghost with that setup. Okay, you pick a Nimbus, we'll then focus on Ruby at that point. Or you can also do that too. You can use the pick a Nimbus and do it. So, that's the route I took. It took a long time. Look at that. Look at that gemstone right there. That's awesome. I think I'm going to go over there. Yes. Get up. Good area, actually. I'm sure, hopefully I'm not taking somebody's area. That's good. And there we go. There's 500,000 right there. 600,000. And that's what you know, by farming it, you actually, it makes you appreciate you getting it when you do get it. That's why I like the Ironman mode so much. And that's why I have so much playtime on it. Is because of that fact. Is that everything I have, the 2,100 hours, you know, 2 hours here, 2 hours there, every day for almost 2 years straight, I've been slowly working on this game, getting items. And it's made me appreciate earning it. Especially the gauntlet. When I got the drill, I was extremely excited. It took a long time, a lot of plasma kills. I had to, you know, I was asking for loot share opportunity because my magic find is not as good as it could be. And people were, you know, they would go down there. Yeah, I could kill the edge ones. I could kill about 5 to 10 surviving. But it would take forever for me to get plasma. But once loot share was happening and there was a guy down there, I would always ask permission to loot share with them. You know, I'd hit them once. If you hit once, you're pretty much going to get the loot share of that if that person has high magic find. So when I do have to go back down there to get to max out Sorrow, which I will do eventually, I'm going to make sure that I'm offering it up, you know, loot share capability to somebody else. That's the ultimate goal. Hey, how you doing, Penguin Man? Because it was fair. The guy, you know, there was people that helped me out with loot share capability. I'm going to do the exact same thing. And that helped a lot with getting the plasma that's required to build this drill. Because I think you need like 30 plasma. It also helps with beacon, but like I said, I had to go back down there to get, I think, 5 or 6 more plasma. I think it's 6 more plasma. And then I can build the beacons that I need to build. So, like I said, everything in this game is all about, to me, I like this mode a lot. Been playing it for a while. I don't always focus on, you know, the best course. But what I do is I just try to have fun. Sometimes it gets really dry and irritating with some of these items trying to get them. It's very intense sometimes. I died a lot fighting Ghost, a lot, until I figured out that Mastiff with a Mithril Golem you could survive, and then it was on, and then I got a Pooch Sword, so I did Wolf Slayer for a while just to get those items to survive down there. You can survive, it's just hard. Oh, I don't want to go that far. I want to go this way. Alright, so I got to go down this way, and then I got to go left. That's the next course route I'm going to take. So I've opened up 200 chests so far, or there's two. That's 199. So. $69,000 gemstone powder, okay. Yeah, this one is I think this is the best server as well. I really like the game mode that they've created. Some things that I wish they could change. There's some things that they do need to work on, and I think, they might have to do. I think their next course of action is. I understand like end game players always need content and always need like the YouTubers, things like that, need content. And once you get to a point in the game, it's like, man, I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over again because I'm grinding for this one item. Like a Necron handle. I'm going to be doing runs over and over and over again just to get a Necron handle. Eventually I will get it. It's just, I just know that's coming. But like, once you're done with like Crimson Isle, things like that, and you've maxed out Kudra and you've done all that, well, what is there? There's not much end content. But at the same time, they have to also consider the beginner players as well. And they really, I think they did something with fishing. That ruined my progress in this for a while because of the worm membranes. That took forever for me to get worm membranes because of the lava update. That just, I got frustrated and I started to do dungeons because I just got a really good rod and I just started doing worm fishing, and then that update dropped and it killed my progression until I was like, okay, I have no other choice. I have to get this in order to unlock the full Divan. I have to do this route, and this is the only way I'm going to do it. So then I came back and I started fishing in the lava area over and over and over again to get it. But like I said, what they should work on next is they need to do something with foraging, and I think they need to do something else with fishing. Fishing, just grinding the fishing XP is just horrendous. I have clay minions down on my island just to help with that. But like foraging, they need to do something. They need to expand it or create some new content regarding it. Right, like right now they're working on this new update. I saw some news on it where they're going to let you take some, components or attributes from one article, and you can take that and add it to another article. Seems interesting, but because they're saying that they want to try to get people away from the metas in the game where oh, you have to go for this item. When you could take like a skill from this one item, add it to this other item, and then be just as powerful as you having X whatever item it is that you were originally going for. I've seen that on the alpha server. There's people talking about it. But I think they really need to do something with foraging. Like, people have been expecting a foraging update for a long time now, and I think it's time that they worked on it and got it done. You know, mining really didn't need an update. This is great content. It is. It's a lot of fun, this area. But it's a giant money creation machine. Like, there's no, like, after you max out the gear, you're able to make money non-stop, which is why cookie prices are as high as they are, is because of content from this area kind of brought in, and you need to have something in the game that takes the money out of the game. And that's why there's such high inflation. They need to have like articles that you buy that, you know, maybe using coins for those whatever those minions are, that Gabagool or whatever it is, those minions. That's another, you know, it takes forever and takes a lot of money. What did I just get? Oh, passive event. Okay. So we're at 250 chests opened. I'm going to take a look and see how much I've gotten. If I've got any synthetic hearts, how many synthetic hearts I've gotten, and any Robotron reflectors, because those I need 50 of minimum to so I can do 50 runs back to back without having to come back through this area and search. Basically, I'm prepping for 50 runs of nucleus runs. What's up? Yep, you need Heart of the Mountain 6. So you do commissions, non-stop commissions. You just focus on a commission, and you can, that's easy. Easy, easy. If you do 4 a day, and if you want to max them out, you can, but 4 a day and you get double XP on those first 4. After that, yeah, it's single XP, but you can, it doesn't take long to max it out. It really doesn't, to get to 6. I think it, you know, once again, I was Ironman, so I can't, you know, I wasn't like focused on doing this all the time. So on my Heart of the Mountain, I think it took me about a week, but it was slow. I wasn't doing what I worked on was during that time frame. I would do the 4 commissions, and then that was it. That way, I would get the 4, the double XP, and then I would come back. I would go do something else in the game, like, you know, dungeons or whatever. Or what was I working on back then? Beside that, I think, what was I working on? I don't even remember what I was working on. I think it was doing like mixture between fishing and something else to level something else out. And then I would come back and I would do another 4 and get the XP and then leave and go do something else. So, like, if you're going to do it, if you're going to focus on it, you could easily just do all the commissions back to back to back and knock that out. Or you can leave, do your double commissions, that way you get the double XP on them, and then go do, like, glaciite jewels. Go get the glaciite jewels, because you're going to need hundreds of them. I don't have any talisman. What talisman? What talisman? A may buy? What? What are you talking about? Explain. Explain, please. What talisman a buy? If you're gonna buy talismans, you want to start off with in the hub. The first group when you go to the merchant area, there's like 4 talismans over there that you want to start off buying. And then as the game progresses in mining, you're going to build some talismans that way, things like this. Come on. Oh, sometimes the game just doesn't want to work. I think the FPS speed is slow. That's why I can't do certain things. And that's all open down there, so I definitely don't want to go down there. So we're going to keep going here and keep working on getting. I definitely wanted to go which way was up, right? I want to go there. There's 3 right here. What? Didn't even do anything. So yeah, that's the best way to do the commissions. You can just focus on them, knock them all out. You'll get them done really quickly, or you can take your time with them and do other things and come back to them and get the double XP, and that'll help you level them up that much quicker. Oh, it used to be the Leah Mo website, but now it's something different. It's like a Shiyu. It used to be Sky Leah Mo, and now it's when you go there, when you type in Sky Leah Mo, so SkyLeaMoe, it's gonna redirect you on Google. It'll give you the other website where they show you what you're missing. You quit Skyblock like a year ago. Okay. Well, sorry about that. Don't know. Maybe because you were just working on money-making methods, or you just didn't like the content. So, each person is different. Or, like me, if I would have stayed on the original mode of this game, which was buying and trading and selling and getting items really quickly, I probably would have quit too, because you could just buy progress without really ever doing anything to earn it. So for me, that's why I went to the Ironman mode, and that's what I've been doing ever since Ironman mode. And this profile has more playtime. I've actually gotten past the original profile's stats like a long time ago by doing it this way. Oh, I think there's somebody down here, because I don't see anybody. Okay, is this going in? Okay, I need to go in. Good. So we're at 286. 286, 287, 286 chest open since I started. Come on. There we go. So we will see exactly where we are with synthetic hearts, where we are with Robotron reflectors. Like I said, I only need, I think I said 10 more synthetic hearts, and I will have enough for the perfectly cut fuel tank. And then I need another 50 for hollow runs, nucleus runs, and then I can do 50 runs back to back to back in this area without having to worry about getting more pieces and parts. Then I'm going to have to work on getting tools and keys. The goblins are pretty easy. I have enough eggs to do goblins over and over again. So that's good. I have enough eggs for that. I just don't have enough jungle keys. I need jungle keys. So I might be doing some more sludge mining to get the keys to where I can buy them. And if I find the key guardian, I guess I could take him out a couple times to get the keys as well. So that way I can fly through the jungle temple. I gotta do that again. That was rough too. When I was going for the Devon armor. Oh, man. The jungle. The jungle is like the worst one. Because I'm not good at parkour, and I would always die in the lava. And then you'd have to use another key. I think they changed it finally, where the door stays open until you get the gem. And once you get the gem, then the door shuts, and then you have to use another key to get in. But I remember wasting like 15 to 20 keys at a time just to get through the jungle temple. Because parkour is not my forte. I'm not good at it. So like I already know there's those talismans in the dungeon area that require you to do parkour. Yeah, that's not. Those are going to take me forever to get. Shadow has better armor than Crimson. No, I don't think so. I think there's something with the Crimson armor makes it better. I think I forgot exactly what it is. There's something about that armor, those armor sets from the Crimson Isle that make them the best in the game. I think outside of dungeons. Inside dungeons, you're sticking with like Necron and the other armor sets. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know because I haven't gotten there yet. I focused in on getting particular armor sets to survive. So what I have in my inventory and in my wardrobe is nothing but stuff to survive certain areas of certain dungeons. So like I know now that for me to survive a floor 7, I gotta use the Mender Crown, which I do have. I have a Mender Crown. I finally bought it. But in order to survive 7, it's best to be a healer with Shadow until I get the armor sets from that floor, which I will do eventually. Just not there yet. The other thing about this drill that I need to do is I do have to do dungeons because I need to make this drill better. And the only way to make it better is right now I need a couple more items. I have to go back to the Rift and get the Polaroid books, which are horrendous to get. I'll tell you about frustrating content. You build an entire area that requires 2 people to play, but if you're an Ironman, good luck finding somebody to be like, hey, let's go get some Polaroid books. Yeah, that's not happening. So the Rift, I have enough for 1 book. I need enough for 4 books. So in order to level this up more, and then that gives me mining speed, I think it is what the Polaroid book gives you. I think it's mining speed, not mining fortune, speed. So I'll have to get that eventually. I'll have to go through that content. there's 1 million coins already. And I'm still, so someone's been doing, looks like they're mining for Skatha or something. Somebody's digging out all this area. Alright, we are at 327 chests. That just dropped. Come on. Alright, let's go up. Go back where I was. It's here, I think. Oh well. If it's here, it's here. No, it's not. An area. So we're at 327 chests, 328 now. Let's take a look and see what we've gotten so far. Alright, inventory check time. Alright, Crystal Hollow Sec. So Robotron Reflector, 2 of those, and 2 synthetics. That's not good. So I'm up to 45, I need 5 more. I need 8 more synthetic hearts. I was at 300 chests. Oh, it's rough. Oh, it's rough a lot. I think you should unless you're going to go for something else. You know, if you're going to try to earn everything in the game, you know, or use it, by that time frame, you may have enough to go for something else. I don't know. What the? Someone's just mining like crazy over here. If you're going to want to earn everything, then yes, go for it. It's worth it because of this. In the end, it's worth it because of this right here. I don't have to use fuel right now to do what I'm doing. I'm clearing out 6 to 8, 7 for sure. I'm clearing out 7 blocks of hard stone instantly by using my gauntlet. If I change to this, I'm using fuel. So I've realized I think it's better to have the gauntlet at all times. That way you can do this massive amount of clearing. That or you use bombs. That's the other way of doing this too, is bombing everything. And then you set up your ruby routes that way. I haven't really done that. I just clear out area, focus in, run from one ruby to another ruby. But there are routes that that you can get that kind of like go from one ruby to another ruby via cobblestone. There's like other warp conduits. You get that through, I think, the Enderman, not Enderman Slayer, but through the Enderman Slayer. Yeah, it's through the Slayer. You gotta do the Slayer quest. There's an article you can get. It's like an either warp conduit, and you can hold on to that item and warp from one area to another area very quickly. And that's how you make routes with Ruby. Let's go this way. So there's a Robotron reflector. That's an entrance. I can't mine there. So And if whenever you do get your 655 drill, which is beside the Devon is the best drill in the game, make sure you put it in your museum and then get it out after you do the museum. That way it'll give you the credit, because let's say for example you drop a Devon alloy on a nucleus run. Well, if you put the drill in at that point, it won't count for all the other drills. It's something I found out. So that's why I've already put mine in. What is this? What the world is? Oh, death trap. Not good. I killed 3 of them, so that's fine. It's weird. Stretch. So yeah, this is why this is taking forever. Clear out area. Get as much as I can. Get this guy. Is it 2-time powder? Oh yeah, 2-time powder. Great. That's perfect. Every chest I open, 2 times powder once this event goes live. And there it is. It's live now. So now I just open up all these. You know what? I can stay down there. It's fine too. Doesn't matter. There we go. Something dropped, but I can't find it. There it goes. Found it. Yeah. So I try to max out when it's like this. I'm trying to max out as many. Hello, Celestial Creator. Trying to max out all the chests because you got 15 minutes where you can get some pretty good drops depending on the chest. Sometimes it gives you more powder. I already said your name, Celestial Creator. So yep, this is where we're gonna get our synthetic hearts. This is the route I've chosen to go, is opening chests, finding pieces and parts. There's another reflector. So I might have enough. No, I needed 5, I think it was. 5 more. So a tip to get lots of money easily. There's not a lot. There's the easiest way to do it is basically this right here. When I'm doing this right here. That right there is the fastest way you can earn money. That and possibly farming if you do it right. If you have a max farming setup, you can do it on wheat and you can make some pretty good money farming wheat, because you get, depending on who's hitting me. Where's this guy at? Depending on your setup, if you have you've maxed out your farming gear, you can basically, when you farm wheat, you farm the seeds, which make the seed baskets, or whatever they're called. So you're maxing that out. You have all the wheat drops that you can get. Oh, I can't read that. You'll have to translate that, because I'm not sure what that even says. Sorry. That's the fastest way you can earn money, pretty much, in the game right now. unless they do some major updates. And then Crimson Isle and Rift, some stuff in the Rift, you can make money quick too if you do Rift content. There's ways to make money that way. It's just, if you're an Ironman, pretty much this is the best route, because I can't do Bazaar trades. I can't sell stuff on Bazaar. Can't flip in the auction house. So this is about as good as it's going to get for money making for me. Oh, I spent $70 million on a mining setup, full sorrow, etc., and get not much money, so I sell for $60 million and get $10 million profit. Yeah, well, yeah, you can always do flips. Those are the other option. But you don't want to have sorrow in here. You know, sorrow's good if you're like starting off. If you want to like buy something fast to get in here. But in actuality, you just want to have Devon. Devon, max out the number of, you know, get the best drill, things like that. But sorrow's good if you're starting off. Like if you have money and you want to buy it just to get started in drill and mining. But yeah, you definitely want to get to Devon. That is the best, you know, setup there is. That and recomming it, which is what I've done. Recommed everything. I don't think there's anything else I could do with the hex on it. I don't think. I'm just saying there's tons, because I think on this I still have another 2. So beside Polar Void, let's go look at the hex really quick. So that's why I like the cookie buff, is because I could do this. Go here. Alright, so I've already got all the enchantments. I don't have an ultimate enchantment. It wants you to put ultimate Ys on it. Makes no sense. I don't have the Polar Void. I need 2 more Silexes and a Recom to get that up. Reforge is already done and the Gemstone's already done. So there I am. So by doing this method too, I'm technically working on getting Silexes while I'm going. Because all this is filling up this right here. So for me to build a Silex, I need 5,000. A little over 5,000, I think, is what I calculated. So I'm halfway there now. Plus I have a minion that's, you know, building Hardstone 2. That way he creates the extra amount that I need, and then I just make Silexes. So I need 2 more Silexes, so another 10,000 enchanted Hearthstone, and where we go. Like I said, this is the path I'm on, is this route here. It's 12:30. Do a quick check really quick. Hold on a second. I want to see how long I've streamed. We are at 1 hour and 3 minutes. Hour and 10 minutes, okay. So pretty much about 1, I'll probably stop. And I'll just see how far I've gotten, how close I am to maxing out the drill. I gotta go get this Polar Void books. 69 minutes. Yep, a little over an hour. So usually I do about 1 hour to 2 hours. I get tired of doing this. And there's another prehistoric egg. That's 3. You know, I wish that's something else. I wish the game would also kind of like do an update for. Is that once you get a pet, unless you sell it, it should have a code in the system to say, "Hey, don't give them this pet again," because I will fill up my pet list with armadillos by doing this. I did it before when I was doing worm fishing, because I would have to find a spot to do worm fishing, and then yeah, I would just fill up with the eggs. And same thing with jungle hearts. Jungle hearts are kind of pointless too in this game, but I have like hundreds, like 10, 20 of them, and they don't go in any inventory. They just sit there and they collect dust because there's no point to them for me. I don't know like what to use them for. Like I've already think I got the content for the jungle hearts, so there's no reason for me to keep them. And I just hold them just in case I decide to update the game again with something else, saying, yeah, now I need to have a jungle heart to do something. But I have like 12, 15 of them. I think I have 2 rows in my inventory of them. Alright, have a nice one, Celestial Creator. Oh, I actually have 5 viewers. That's crazy. That's the most I've ever had. Sads. Alright, so like I said, I am working on just opening chests. I know this is mind-blowing content here, but this is basically what I have to do to get synthetic hearts and coins. So, and I like the fact that I have 4 minutes left on powder, and that's going to help me get some stuff. Like I said, I am working on getting synthetic hearts. This is the best way to do it, besides competing with people to kill automatons, which is also frustrating. So I'd rather just open chest. Plus I get the powder and I level things up slowly and surely. It's good though. Right now I'm not getting anything. There we go. I'll put 2 here. You. And now I'm just going to max out mithril powder because I won't ever need it again. Because mithril is now done. My Heart of the Mountain is complete for mithril. I still have 2 tokens. I just don't know where to put them yet. Actually, I have no idea where to put them. Because I don't need forge time. There's not much left to forge. You know, the biggest thing was getting... Oh, let's go here. I do have to get glacial jewels. Refined diamond. No. Alright, so we are almost done. There we go. Still got 2 time powder for 2 more minutes. Trying to max out the chests I get. Alright, it's done. 134. So I could probably level up my mole perk a couple more times, maybe twice, before I don't have enough powder. Yeah, I think I can level up mole. So I'm going to level up mole, that way it'll open up more area quicker for me. That time I got a bunch of stuff. What I got though? Alright, I hit a wall. Okay, good. Let's kill this guy. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's take a look at the mole perk. Alright, so as you can see, I've maxed out all of this. I have 2 more tokens that I don't know where to put. And here's mole. I got 2 times. So I'm up to 60% chance to mine 8 blocks. And that's basically what I will work towards as I get the synthetic stuff. And somebody just said, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am working on collecting synthetic hearts. I figured out the best way is by opening chests. I average, depending on the number of chests I open, I can get up to 3 or 4 an hour. Sometimes more or less. For me, it's synthetic hearts are the item that's difficult to get for some reason. Usually with other players, I think they have issues with other items. But for me, it tends to be is the synthetic hearts for some reason. I don't get as many. And my 2-time powder just ended. I don't get as many as I think I should. So I figured this is the best route, and at the same time I want to make some money. And since I cleared out this giant area, I've opened up all these chests. This has helped a lot with that. Am I a good Skyblock player? Mediocre. I'm like low mid game right now. I think I just got to mid game. I think. I don't really know. I've done 1 floor 7. I survived once. And I have I'm right now working towards getting, what I'm doing right now is I'm working towards getting the dragon, the golden dragon, and that requires a lot of coins. And this is the best route in the game to get the golden dragon. I already have all the material I need to get it. I just need the coins. But I also want to upgrade my drill 2 more times. Actually, I got to do 3 more times. I think I need to do something on it. So I got to get these books called Pore Voids. I have to get a recom. I have to get synthetic hearts. Yeah, I'm working on it. But I'm also, you can see I'm definitely gaining money really quick. So, have a nice one. Peace out. Have a great day. Enjoy whatever you're going to do. So now I got to a point where I basically cleared out a whole area, and now I got to figure out what I'm going to do, because because of all the area I cleared out, I have nowhere else to go to get things. Chest. Kind of cleared it out. As you can see, I've hit a wall. So peace out. You're doing good. Like I said, I want to see where I am in about 20 minutes. I might have to start digging down and start clearing out below this giant openings that I've created. And we'll see where we are in about 20 minutes of how much. Well, I'll see now, and then I'll count again in about 20 minutes. I'll get to 500 chest. Hopefully I can do that really quickly. There's 476, 478. It's not giving me chests as much as it was before. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So at 500, which is an 18, I will check my stats and see how many are left, how many parts I need. Oh, I gotta go. Let me pause you. Alright, I have to go already. That was the wife. I have to do some stuff. And I have to go, which kind of stinks. But it is what it is. Anyway, I already passed 500. I went to 518. We're gonna see exactly where we stood. Give me a second. I'm gonna go back to my island. Here I am, island time. Let's take a look and see what we end up with. Alright, 2 Robotron reflectors and 0 synthetic hearts. Great. Just great. So 3 more there, 8 more there. That will give me the 70 that I need to build the upgraded drill part. Then another 50 of them will give me 50 runs for the Crystal Hollow runs. So that will be soon. This is ready for once I get 500 million, but I want to get 700 million. So we're going to sell what I've just earned. And I'm at 2.5 million. Let's go to my box. So there's my bank account, 383 million right there. And that's on cooldown. So then there was 10 million in the other bank account. So I'm at about 390 million at this point. There's 10 million plus another 84, 394. So I'm almost at 400 million. And I have a pet over here that's upgrading. He still has 5 days for the giraffe to be a legendary. And now the mayor election is happening in 13 hours. We will have a new mayor, and then I gotta wait a day to see who the next mayor is. And bid shop. Basically, I've been buying heat cores, a ton of heat cores in order to upgrade the lava buckets. So that way I get all my minions will have their lava buckets upgraded. So that's where things stand at this moment, folks. We are done for today because I have to go do something. He's got 1. He should have 1. Okay, they have both have 1. So I'll collect that soon enough. I'm working on getting ice. The reason for that is so that I can get the frozen blaze, and I'm really close on that too. That's not that. Actually, I have enough for a refined. Where's that? Where's the winter sack? Enchanted Pack Addicts, 143. In order to make the Frozen Blade, I need 64. So that's 126, or 64 times 4, that's 16, carry the 1. 256 is what I'm going to need. And I'm almost a little over halfway there. So that's why those guys are down, so I can get the blaze armor, which will help me when I start doing fishing, because then I can do the fishing stuff. So I actually am leaving now. I have to stop the stream because I got to go take care of some stuff. But this is pretty much where I ended up. I have, in that stream, I've gotten up to 47 Robotron reflectors at 62 synthetic hearts. Need 8 more. 3 more, this will go here. Then all I have to worry about is another 58 synthetic hearts for 50 runs of Devon to hopefully get a Devon alloy, as well as the 50 that are required. So that's it for me. You all have a great day, and I will catch you next stream, and we will hopefully have an update at that point. Hopefully I've gotten the 70, and I will have an updated drill, as well as working. Hopefully I'll have enough synthetic hearts for other things. And that's it. Well, have a great day, everyone, and catch